Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's video. We're doing more events and festivals forecasting for today's video. So we've got a big weekend of events and festivals coming up. We've got a camp festival, we've got Kendal Calling, I've got Deer Shed coming up over the next few days. So we're going to be doing some forecasting for all of those events. If you're interested in what weather may do for those events and any other that I've missed, then just watch the video and all will be revealed. So I'll get off that for you in a second. Just say that first video today was our 6 a.m. UK weather forecast with also the 6 a.m. USA forecast. Could be live streaming at 6 p.m. this evening, so I should see you a little bit later on for our 10 to 14 day live at 6 p.m. hopefully. Right, okay, so let's crack on then. So these are websites for the various events. We've got Kendal Calling here, starting us off. That's going to be taking place from tomorrow, the 27th of July, through to Sunday, the 30th. That's at Belvedere Park in the Lake District up there in Cumbria. We've also got Camp Bestival, which is a family festival that takes place down at Lulworth Castle in Dorset from, again, the 27th to the 30th of July. So that's going to be Thursday to Sunday. That's why it's a good one to take your kids to. If you want to take your kids and give them an experience, first experience of the festival, then that's always a nice one to go to. And then there's going to be a Deer Shed as well. Now, this is a little bit different with the date. So Deer Shed is going to be taking place from Friday 28th to Monday 31st. That's a Friday to Monday festival, and that's taking place at Topcliffe in North Yorkshire. So we've got two in the north, we've got one down in the south. There's probably going to be other events taking place as well over the next few days. So, we can't beat every single event, obviously. So just extrapolate what we're predicting for these three events for your particular event. Right, okay, so this is a scenario for tomorrow, Thursday, 27th of July. This is day one of Kendal Calling and Camp Festival. We're going to have a low pressure out in the Atlantic heading our way, essentially upper air. It's actually quite warm though down in the south, a little bit cooler further north. This is a high resolution UKV model. It's the highest resolution model that we've got. It's from the UK Met via the Weather Outlook. So this is how we start tomorrow morning. Showery outbreaks of rain across central and northern regions and also down in the south and in the southwest. So at Dorset, there could be some showery rain tomorrow morning when you arrive in and pitching up your tent to soak up the atmosphere. And the same is true across Cumbria as well. There could be some showery outbreaks of rain through northern parts of England as well through the course of tomorrow morning. Now, through the course of the day, we're going to find a lot of those showery bursts easing off. So as you head on into the afternoon, there will be a scattering of showers. So again, for Kendal Calling, you might get some showers. They look relatively light, but there could be showers around through tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. And the same is true really down in Dorset for the Camp Festival. Again, there could be some showers around. I think the trend through the day is for those showery bursts to die away, but showers are possible in both of those locations and elsewhere. And the temperatures tomorrow, they don't look particularly exciting, to be honest. The highest temperatures are over on the eastern side of the country, about average there at 23, 24, but it looks a little bit on the low side, I have to say, these temperatures across the northwest of England. So we're only into the mid to maybe upper teens Celsius, somewhere between 16 and 19 degrees. And again, down toward Dorset, temperatures 20, 21. If you get lucky with those showers, there's plenty of sunshine. It won't feel too bad, but the temperatures are a little bit on the cool side, to be honest. Now, as we go through to Friday, 28th of July, we're going to find this area of low pressure getting closer to us from off the Atlantic. This is day two of Camp Bestival and Kendal Calling day one of Deer Shed. Let's see what UKV is predicting here. So we start Friday with a few showers scattered about across central northern area, but a lot of dry weather. Actually, most of the showers ease off overnight Thursday into Friday. Through Friday itself, just one of the scattered showers, really, probably quite a lot of cloud across England and Wales, and some showers down towards the southern and southwestern part of the country. They are quite well scattered, so I think there's a reasonable chance it could stay dry for Camp Camp Bestival up to northern England. Again, we see 1 or 2 showers there, but also a lot of dry weather, so I don't miss too much in the way of showers actually on Friday, just 1 or 2, that's it about. So you probably have a reasonable chance for all 3 events that you could miss those showers and have a relatively dryish day on Friday, to be honest. Temperature's still looking a little bit on the low side. So for Deershed in Yorkshire, we see the temperature again into the low 20s Celsius there. Over towards the Lake District mode, it was a little bit cooler there. Temperature sort of mid to upper teens Celsius, and again sort of upper teens to low 20s Celsius down toward Dorset. So I think the temperature is like average or a little bit below again on Friday. And then low pressure comes meandering in and sits over the top of the country as we go through into Saturday. This will be day 3 of Camp Bestival, day 3 of Kendal Calling, day 2 of Deershed. So on Friday evening, quite a lot of dry weather actually across many parts of the country, but overnight, later on Friday evening into Saturday, actually we find more and more showers starting to break out. So there's a growing threat. So Friday itself might be dry. In the evening and overnight Friday to Saturday, it looks like there's a growing threat, a growing risk of heavy showers, maybe in some longer spells of rain starting to threaten. That area of wet weather looks particularly impactful for Camp Bestival, actually moving across those southern counties. So that might be a thunderstorm or something that is picking up on. It's a long way out though, that kind of detail, but it basically looks like showers are becoming more widespread overnight Friday and Saturday. That area of low pressure starts to move right in over top of the country, and that takes us through to Saturday itself, where we have this scattering of heavy showers across the country. They're more widespread, but it's more of them, and they're heavier on Saturday as well. Now that's not to say everywhere will get them, but there's a growing risk here as we go into the weekend itself of showers for Deershed, for Kendal Calling, and also for Camp Bestival. There will be dry spells in between those showers, and you might get lucky and miss them, but Saturday basically sees a growing risk of those showers for day 3 of Kendal Calling and Camp Bestival, on day 2 of Deershed. Temperatures on Saturday, again, much of a muchness, all a little bit of a struggle really with those temperatures. Talking about upper teens, low 20s Celsius at best. It is a little bit disappointing with the temperature, as it has been throughout most of this July so far. And then we're on into Sunday, the 30th of July. Low pressure then are beginning to move out into the North Sea. More low pressure though is waiting in the wings in the Atlantic Ocean. So this is the final day of Camp Bestival. It's the last day of Kendal Calling, and it's the 3rd day, I think, of Deershed. So overnight from Saturday into Sunday, the shower become heavier again and more widespread across the northern half of the country, and then that takes us into Sunday itself, where we have lots of heavy showers across the north of England. So Deershed and also Kendal Calling could well be impacted by heavy showers, thundery showers maybe here during the course of Sunday. It looks like there's a growing risk and threat of showers and downpours as we progress through this period, starting off not with too many showers Thursday and Friday, but an increasing risk of them as we go into the weekend itself. Down across the south, across Dorset, we've got some showery outbreaks of rain towards the far south and southwest. That looks like it's just about holding off the Camp Bestival, but obviously this is quite a way out, and with those showery outbreaks of rain, not just showers, but showery outbreaks of rain down across the south and southwest, there is a risk that some of that might start to impact Camp Bestival as well. So I think for all 3 events, we just basically say there's a growing risk of rain as we go along through this period. And the temperature for Sunday, again, it's a struggle. So across northern England, where you have those heavy downpours, we're just into mid-teens at best, really. So that's very, very disappointing. You will need some, not only wet weather, but probably some warm weather gear for when these downpours and showers get going. So a little bit better than that down across Dorset, but again, you see how cool it is across the southwest of England. If those showery outbreaks of rain do start to impact Dorset, then the temperature will be a lot lower. All in all, quite a disappointing period coming up, I think, particularly from a temperature perspective. Now, I've got one more day of deer shed, and that is outside of the time frame of the UKV model. So we're just going to go low res for the final day of deer shed, which is going to be Monday the 31st of July. And then we find an area of low pressure coming in from off the Atlantic Ocean. Upper air temperature look quite warm with that area of low pressure, but look at this, outbreaks of heavy and persistent rain spreading across the entire country on Monday, and that, you know, does impact Topcliffe as well. And of course, the temperature with those outbreaks of rain, despite the relatively warm upper air temperature, actually really quite poor, just the mid to upper teens Celsius at best. And once you add on the rain, it will feel cool. So up in Yorkshire, we're only into the mid-teens Celsius at best, I'm afraid, with those outbreaks of rain. A pretty grim end to a rather disappointing period. But I'm sure you'll all have a fantastic time anyway at these events. Just take your wet weather gear and some warm clothing for when those showers get going. But there will be dry periods in between, especially earlier on in the period. So Thursday, Friday, not too bad really, and then the risk of the showers increases, I think, as we go into the weekend. By the beginning of next week, you know, for the last day of deer shed, it's actually looking really thoroughly wet, I'm afraid. Right, that's it then. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful and informative for all of these events, then please you like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much everybody for doing that, and we'll have more events and festivals forecast for you in the coming days, weeks and month or so. But for this one, that's all now. And thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.